guys, my name is Candace and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for those of you who don't know, I am an actress and a lot of the content that I post on here has to do with my career as an actor. And today I want to share with you how I booked my role in Slave Play at Short North Stage in Columbus, Ohio. Let's get into it. So, I have been going to theater auditions for equity since I started my career in 2013, and I've been going to EPAs and everything that I can imagine trying to do to get into those rooms, to get on those stages, regional theater, off-Broadway, Broadway. I've done it. And nothing cracked. And so finally, I did a little video talking about how I got my agent, but I got my agent in 2019 and the pandemic happened. But right as things was starting to pick up, I was getting a little bit more theater auditions, and I would get some equity auditions, regional theater, and I remember one in particular by a playwright that I love, and I would have loved to have done this play, but it was in Florida and it was for like $300 a week or something like that. And it didn't add the agent commission on top of it. So I would be taking the 10% commission from that check, and then taxes will be taken out. And it's just not worth it to basically be paid $100 a week for a job. So I declined on that audition, which led my agent to having the conversation like, okay, what's your limits? Like, what are you looking for? So I gave her a number. I don't want to work below this number. And she said, great. So I wasn't getting that many regional theater auditions. But in the last couple of years, I had to, not even the last couple of years, like the last couple of months, honestly, I had to have a come to Jesus moment, because I feel like in order to make it as an actor in New York in the theater, you need to do theater outside of New York. Like, it seems like they don't take you seriously unless you've been in the trenches and you've been doing regional theater and tours and stuff, and then they'll be like, okay, come to Broadway, come to off-Broadway, etc., etc. So my agent emailed me and said, hey, Short North Stage is doing Slave Play for this rate. And it was half of what I was asking for. The limit that I said, I don't want to work below this amount. They were paying a little over half of that as the weekly rate. And I said to myself, okay, am I gonna pass just because it's not what I'm asking for? Or am I just gonna go for it, see what happens? And then if I get it, I get the experience. And, maybe the theaters in New York will take me seriously. So I said, okay.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Girl, shh, be quiet. Okay. So, I said yes. I said yes to the audition. And that was in July of 2022. And they asked me to audition in August. So I got the information. It was an in-person audition, 2 monologues, and they were long. They were hefty monologues. But I had a month until the audition. So I bought the play, I read it. I didn't get to see it while it was on Broadway, even because it was on Broadway before the pandemic started. Then the shutdown happened, and then it came back. And then it had a short run, and I didn't get to see it. So I didn't really know much about it, except that it caused a lot of waves on Broadway. Everybody was talking about how spicy it was. So I got the play, I read it, and worked on it with my friend and monologue coach and mentor, Tyrone Henderson, and went into the audition nervous. Okay, I was like, my heart, I think I kind of blacked out like when I actually did it because I was so nervous. And when I started the first monologue, I lost my train of thought and I went blank and I asked to start over. So actors, when you're in the room, it's your room. Take the space. If you need to start over because it's your audition. And honestly, they want you to win. So, and they, I mean like the panel, casting director, whoever's in the room, they want you to win. So anyway, I did the monologues, and I felt great when I was doing it. They seemed to enjoy it. They gave me a really positive response, positive feedback, and that was it. I didn't take it for anything. Like in my head, I didn't get the role because people say like, "Oh, you were great," and don't give you the role, and it could be for a myriad of reasons. It's not that you sucked. Why am I so close? And we're back. So, they could say no for a myriad of reasons. So I never really take it personal, but in my head, for my sanity, I just say I didn't get the part. So after that, I left out, and I maybe like a week later, I hadn't heard anything back. And I felt like I would have heard if there were callbacks by now, like I would have gotten an email or something. So I went on backstage.com, and just in case you don't know, why are you making noise in my video? Okay, so just in case you didn't know, actors, backstage.com is a great resource if you're auditioning for theater, especially in New York, and you're a non-equity actor and you're trying to make sure like you can be seen for auditions, because now in 2023 equity is making EPAs in person now, so it's back to the grind of non-ec waking up early in the morning to go hopefully be seen. Anyway, I diverge. So it's a great resource to get all that information because it's actors helping actors, and they have callback corner. So am I zooming again? So I went on. Okay. So I went on Callback Corner and found a thread that was talking about Short North Stage's auditions because it was for their whole season. And I didn't see anybody talking about slave play. So let it go. And then maybe like another week later, I got the offer. And my agents were able to negotiate $200 above their original rate, which was great. Like, yes, it's still a cut, but it's more than what they originally said. And I don't know, like, right time. You know, everything happens in God's time at the right time. So I'm really excited. I'm really grateful. And I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be sharing more about this journey. It's my first time in a regional theater. It's my first equity show. And this is truly what dreams are made of. This is me getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the equity building, to go to 520 8th Avenue for EPAs and just sitting there all day hoping that I would be seen. So I invite you to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be sharing more about this journey and everything that I'm learning and discoveries. And this piece is it's a heavy hitter. It's challenging. I feel like it's going to be fun. but it's also gonna like make me grow as an actor and tap into places and things that I've never tapped into before. So excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.